Hello everyone, this is Moehawkman here, back again with another free-to-play only money-making test guide. And in the first clip, I tested out picking potatoes from a nearby farm in Lumbridge. And this method can make you around 400k per hour depending on how much people are buying the potatoes for at the Grand Exchange. I honestly wasn't expecting the price to sell as high as it did because not a lot of free world players will use potatoes because they're not really good for anything. Only members use them because they need them for like tuna potatoes and all those other little potato recipes that they have. Now there's only one place in free to play that you can actually get these potatoes from, and that is in Lumbridge, just north of the cow farm. And the entrance is actually on the northern side, so you have to walk around the cow farm. You have to go past it and then come back. Open the gate and then pick the potatoes and then teleport back to Lumbridge and go north to the bank by the chicken farm and then complete the process over and over again depending on how long you want to do this. Now the only thing you really need to worry about is utilizing your surge steps so that way you can get all 10 tiles without crashing into any obstacles. Now the next method that I tested out was picking up Limpwurt roots off the ground inside the Hill Giant resource dungeon. Now this requires at least level 20 Dungeoneering and a brass key to make the trips shorter. Now this method is slightly better than the potatoes and it makes you 450k an hour depending on how fast you click and how fast you can hop between the worlds and get to the bank and come back. Now for a low level, the hill giants may be aggressive towards you. I wouldn't know because I didn't test this on a low level account. So you should at least bring something just in case they may attack you, maybe some armor, maybe some weapons, maybe a little food. That's entirely up to you. And one last little thing, before you sell all of them into the GE, sell one for a reduced price just to see what the overall exchange rate is. So that way you can actually see what your overall gain would be if you sold everything at once. So for me, I averaged around 1200 to 1215-ish because they didn't all sell at the same rate, but I did pretty much get pretty close to the max amount. Now the last method that I tested out was getting feathers and picking up eggs at the Lumbridge chicken farm. And this method can surprisingly make around 900k an hour because the eggs are worth around 900 GP each, not counting the feathers that you can grab as you're killing the chickens to pass the time. Now I could have waited to make a little bit more money, but for the sake of the video I insta sold them. Now my personal recommendation is to use magic or range so that way you can use surge or ricochet to get multi-kills, and this will help you increase your kill count as much as possible. You also need to use loot interface, that way you don't have to move as much, you can collect the eggs and kill the chickens more effectively and grab their feathers at the same time. Now I recommend standing one tile north of the gate, that way you can stand pretty much in between all the chicken spawns and get as many multi-kills as possible. This way you can maximize your gold per hour and get a little combat XP and prayer XP if that is what you're here for too. Also, don't forget to use surge either going to the bank or coming back from the bank just to slightly speed up each run because the eggs do respawn within I think 5 to 10 seconds per egg, so you can get 27 relatively quickly. Anyways, that's all from me guys. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial guide video. If you would like to leave a like, comment, or subscribe, that is entirely up to you for more content. This has been your fellow RuneScape Moehawkman. Have a nice day everybody. Peace out.